Hi, this is Cecilia from Tarot by Cecilia, and today is Wednesday, August 11th, 2021. The tarot card for today is The Lovers from A Deck in Progress by Australian artist Lindy Longhurst, and you can follow Lindy Longhurst on both Facebook and Instagram to watch this deck come to life, and she has the most adorable sculptures that you just have to see. This is always a card that everyone's so excited about seeing, and this particular one has a rather happy, joyous feel to it. So let's see what we can find out for today, because relationships we want to know. And I always say that what the moon is doing is one of the most important things that you can know for your day. The moon starts off in Virgo, and the first thing it does is oppose Neptune. Now, boy, you've got Virgo with the facts and Neptune with the, fogginess at times, okay, with those rose colored glasses. So, what tends to happen here is that you may not be seeing things as they truly are. And, what can become of that? Do you start to think that, there's something wrong in a relationship? You have to remember that Neptune can create confusion, so you don't want to go jumping the gun and being accusatory when you may not have all the facts in place. I find that if you give it a little bit of time, the universe has a way of balancing things out on its own, and that's exactly what it's going to do, because the next up is that the moon will conjunct Venus, and they are, of course, both in Virgo, so facts will be more readily available to you. But it's not just about the facts, okay? It's about how you feel. And I think that, by the time, for most of you, when your day is beginning or you're waking up, that you will feel a little more confident about your relationships. Next up, the moon will trine Pluto, which is in Capricorn, and I think you'll be able to, dig a little deeper and see beneath the surface as to what people are really thinking, perhaps, or feeling may even be a better word. And then the moon moves into Libra, the sign of relationships, bringing the ability with it to restore balance, okay, to be able to find common ground, whether it requires compromise or negotiation. And all of these things are happening under an aspect which can be felt a couple days before, a couple days after. Venus trine Pluto. We're talking things are more intense, they are more passionate, right? And yeah, just that vibe that you get when you're around, a loved one who is a significant other. You'll know what I'm talking about. And finally, and not even late in the day, Mercury moves into home sign of Virgo, and it will be there for the next 2 weeks, giving you, ample time to, I see, get things together, all right? Some of you are, I see, following this where you're trying to set yourself up for when Mercury moves into Libra, which is where it will ultimately retrograde. So it's going to be in Libra for the long haul. But you've got a 2-week time stretch here to organize, get things together. Just, Virgo is all about that organization, that routine, and getting your routine down, to something that works for you. Now, back to the Lover's card. We have all kinds of things going on today dealing with this card itself. So your day may, feel you, give you feelings, I should say, about probably more than one relationship. Whether you're confused by one and later seeing through the BS in another remains to be seen. But one of the important things to remember about this card is that it is about choices. And there are choices, right? How well do you choose? That's what you need to ask yourself. If time has proven that you do not choose so well and you are always getting the same result? You know what I'm going to say? If you've been around for a while, if you keep on choosing what you're choosing, you're going to keep on getting what you're getting, right? Or is it doing what you're doing? Either one. I forget what I usually say, but yeah, I think you get the idea. So in this lover's card mode, it is important to recognize the patterns that are involved in our choices. And only then can we choose to change things to work in our favor and in favor of our relationships for the future. So I want to thank you all very much for being here. I'll see you here again tomorrow. And as always, have a great day.